Is XRP going to $1.50? And is Bitcoin heading for $75,000? Let's get into it and have a look. Firstly, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. It'll mean the world to me. It'll cost you nothing to do it, but it'll mean everything to me. While you're at it, hit the like button as well. That'd really help too. I've transitioned over from TikTok onto YouTube. YouTube is a new venture for me. I'm doing long form content over here on YouTube. I'm still doing my short form content over on TikTok. I got over 3.5 million views on TikTok last week. So let's see if we can get some of this over here too. Please remember that nothing that I do here is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet with a beard talking to you about what I think and what I'm doing. So with that in mind, let's get into it. We've had a weird week, haven't we? It's been weird. Crypto has these ups and downs. We all know that. But this week in particular seems a strange one. Everything's upside down. It started with the hack Friday. The exchange got hacked. 1.5 billion or 1.4 billion US dollars worth of crypto was taken. And it just seems to have spiraled from there. Now, I'm not saying it's all linked to that, not by a long shot. But it seems to have been the spark of this downturn. And there's been some key indicating points that have been broken, and it's worrying to see. Now, it doesn't really matter super long term about these price movements, but if you're pretty new into the market, this could affect you. I'm seeing emotions running really low at the moment. And what I mean by low is that people's mood is low when it comes to crypto. People are worried. People are talking about selling everything. And obviously, if you want to make your choice to sell everything, that's completely up to you. But if you're selling at a loss, that's not how you make money. It isn't how you make money. You need to be buying the dips and selling at the high. Now, I know that's easier said than done. And everybody on a screen like me probably says the same. But the reason we say it is because it's true. So if you have bought higher than what it is today, don't suddenly think, oh my God, I'm going to lose everything and then just sell it all. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's the way you lose money. The best thing to do is ride this out, ride this storm out. We're going to go and have a look at some stuff in a minute. And we're going to go and see why I think potentially we got some more drops to come, but also why it's not, you don't need to panic just yet. Just relax, buckle up, and we'll go and look at it together. Right, what we are looking at here is the trading charts for Bitcoin. Now, it's currently sat at £86,244. Now, we're actually, this is, by the way, in a day view. So each one of these candles is a 24-hour period. Now, if we look here, we can see we've actually got a green day, which is good. It's a green shoot and we'll take it. There's no doubt about that. But this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Okay. I've marked for quite a while now this 92,000 mark. And I'd said that if we dropped below the 92,000 mark and didn't hold it, and we didn't get back to it quickly, that we could be seeing a much bigger drop. And what's happened here is it has not just dropped through it, it is absolutely smashed all the way through it. And right now, I'm concerned, and I'll show you why. Because I think the next point of resistance or support is at 75. And the one below that is 72. Now, this is huge drops. And if Bitcoin does drop down to these levels, we are going to see some sheer panic because there are going to be lots of people that have bought way above here. Oh, sorry about that. It's going to be, they would have bought way above here. And they are going to send people into panic. There's no doubt about that. Now, if we look at XRP, it's a very, very similar story. Now, these lines here I've had in for quite a while. And I've been talking about the 230, 232 mark as somewhere we need to hold. And again, if you go backwards a little bit here, we can see we had one random day, boom, where we had a huge bottom wick that had smashed through it, but it came back. And we had a little dip just above it again and then down, but we've been hovering there or thereabouts. It's not been in the end of the world. It's not been great. It's not been pretty, but it's not been the end of the world. But this is slightly different because right now we have dropped below it and it looks like we're trending downwards. Now, if that does continue, just like I've just shown you on the Bitcoin, the next level here is at $1.50. And as we know, the last time, well, you might not know. So let me explain to you. The last time XRP was around that level was November, last week in November. And there will be absolutely swathes, huge, massive amounts of people that have bought for more than 150. And if it drops down there, people are going to panic and they're going to sell, because that's what people do when they are emotionally trading and they're not thinking about the long term. This is going to cause big panic in my eyes. The one thing we're waiting for now, which could potentially fix what's going on, is if we can get some good news for XRP. And I'm talking about something big. So let's look into what I mean by that. By big news, I'd be talking like the SEC case being dropped. Now, if we look over the month of February, we've had some big news coming out of the SEC about other cases getting dropped, like Robinhood, like exchanges. It's happened. It's good news. But why hasn't the XRP case been dropped yet? It's the most profile out of all of them. Now, if you're a conspiracy theorist, you could be saying that maybe they're waiting to drop that for a particular time. I believe that news is always dropped when it suits, because they must know it's going to get dropped by now. That's my opinion on that. So it'll be interesting to see the timing of when that does get dropped. Because right now, if that news dropped, it could reverse the trend that I've just explained. It could reverse that trend and stop it dropping down to there, because I do believe the SEC dropping the case is actually major news. But with the Bitcoin and with XRP, if the prices do drop, people need to relax, because if you don't relax and you start doing things with emotion, you're going to make bad decisions. If you make the bad decisions, it's going to cost you money, and that's not what you want to do. Everybody wants to make money, not lose money, right? That's the aim of the game. So whether you're a Bitcoin maxi or an XRP army, let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. Do you think we are going to drop down to the levels I've just highlighted? I hope we don't. I'm just showing you something that's a potential, because the reality is I don't know whether it's going to go up. I don't know whether it's going to go down. I'm just looking at the evidence in front of me and looking for trends about things that potentially could happen. Because even though I do own a crystal ball, when I look inside, there's absolutely no information about XRP price at all whatsoever. Not today anyway. Maybe tomorrow that'll be different. Maybe I'll look into it and it'll say $10. Who knows? But as it stands right now, I don't know what's going to happen. It's just my best guess when we look at the information in front of me. Guys, if you enjoyed the content today, please do subscribe and hit that like button. It'll mean everything to me. I appreciate everybody that's followed me over from TikTok. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you do want to support the channel further, please check the links that are in the description. There's a multitude of fantastic offers and deals and discounts available to you guys. And obviously that supports the channel, and that means I can keep doing what I'm doing. So guys, please remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time for some more XRP, Bitcoin and crypto news.